I almost just turned the stream off by starting the stream. Wait, I thought I was actually introing a video. I don't know. My brain is not wired correctly. It's like slightly unwired. Okay. No, 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 no. Oh, he didn't do that much damage. I thought it was much worse than that. That's okay. I was trying to like show you guys my wiring in my brain and how it was slightly out of tune. I was trying to like fix it. That's why we can't have nice things, because we have creeper inspectors around here. Anyway, welcome to the stream over here in the wonderful world of Hermitcraft, and buckle up because we're gonna have a super awesome, relaxing terraforming stream. So let's get rolling today. So yeah, I have been very excited for a super awesome, relaxing terraform stream. So let's get going, and I hope I find you doing very awesome today here in the wonderful world of Hermitcraft. Day Dallas, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. First Lady, welcome, welcome. So, oh geez, oh no, 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 no. Why is there so many of these ugly green things? Ah, geez, yeah, run away. Yeah, you don't want to get attacked by my sword. Yeah, that's right. We have so much code green right now, it's unbelievable. And people wonder, guys, and I know it's hard to even believe, but people wonder why I have so many cats. Yeah, I know, I don't understand it either. Oh man, doesn't Hermit Stone look beautiful? Oh, I love Hermit Stone. Okay, here it is, guys. Here it is. This is where we're going to be working today. And what we're going to be working on first is building out a small pathways. Wait a second. What is this? What is this? Universal Studios for the win. Aqua Blizzard. You know, I will give it props. I will give Universal props. They're doing a phenomenal job, like adding new attractions every year to their parks. It's like kind of staggered every other year for each coast. And I think even Disney World is like currently on a thing, like it's like every year they're adding a new attraction. So I'm totally like excited about that. I think they're pushing the boundaries with Harry Potter, probably one of the best themed lands in the, actually I've never been to it, but I've seen many pictures. I've seen many pictures. One of the best lands, theme lands there are in the theme park industry. But also, I'm still partial to Disneyland. I really want to go to Harry Potter Land. There's a ghost block here, and it's mean, and I'm going to turn the music down just a little smidge. Just a little smidge. There we go. All right, so let's carve this out here. There we go. So in the chat, guys, let's have this officially, and let's have this official. Disneyland or Universal? Or just go Disney Universal in the chat. Let's see who wins here. Let's see who wins. Ah, Ghost Block, go away. I don't like you. I don't like you, Ghost Block. So I'm just gonna run out a quick pathway, and I want it to lead in this general direction. There we go. And maybe it could lead this way. That's right. We'll kind of clean this up a little bit. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Let's see, First Lady bringing in with Universal, Wanda coming in with Disney, baseball with Disney, the Simpsons area that really got me. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I've seen pictures of that. It looks really, really cool. Let's see, Disney Adventure Walk. Ooh, wait, what's that? That sounds kind of amazing. I don't know what that is. Never been to either. Let's see. Yeti Whiskers comes in with Disney. Nice. Let's see. Universal. Hey, it's okay.
Welcome
okay.
aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Ready Galore, 3 months in a row. Thank you so much for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. Rocking the 3-month badge. Thank you so very much for the support. Can we get some super awesome 3 months hype in the chat? Thank you so very, very, very much for your support. Gosh, these ghost blocks. This is the problem, guys. Watch this. I know this is going to be tragic, and you guys are going to get crying, and I'll cry too with you. Watch. The server lag is so bad. I just... Oh, it's so frustrating. I mean, when you watch tomorrow's episode, see, look, I get about halfway and then I crash. But if you watch tomorrow's episode, I start out really awesome. I come flying in and I'm like, oh my gosh, the server gods have smiled on me for a little while. By the end of that episode, it had gotten really bad. So sometimes in the morning, like right now, it's not super bad. Like I was able to take flight here. But by nighttime, it's so bad. And I don't know how internet connections, really work and all. So maybe, you know, certain people in certain regions start like coming offline and online in other areas, and then that lags out my system, my internet connection, because the server is in Europe now. I don't know. I don't know how that all works, but so bad. So bad. Let's see. Yeah, it's because it's now based in England, but it's a little bit better in the morning. So morning in my time would be, so I'd say it's good around from like 9 to 12. It's good in that time span. After that, it goes downhill really, really quick. I don't get it. It's sad. It makes me cry. No, it doesn't. Let's see. I think that's good. This is good. This is a good little start of our pathway. So my thoughts are eventually we're going to build some little buildings and some carts and different things along those lines in this area. Think southwestern, if you will. Think of you know, like Adobe. You know, maybe not Adobe. So don't think of that term. Think of, I don't know. You'll just have to see it when I get to it, I guess. Because I'm trying to think of like the right architectural style that this is. It's like kind of Adobe, but kind of not. So it's just kind of like a mix a little bit. There we go. Grab that down. Grab ourselves out. Just a little green grass. We're doing some terraforming. That is right. Like I said before, I've been super excited for terraforming. I have more green grass than I actually have non-green grass, which is kind of a different thing. Q&A Scar, why don't you go on a public server so we can all hang out? Well, how am I supposed to I can't be terraforming there. I gotta get the terraforming done, but we definitely can do that. I actually played a little bit of Bed Wars and Murder Mystery the other day, which was kind of fun. I played one game of the Bed Wars, and I played multiple games of Murder Mystery on the Hypixel server, and it was quite fun. And the first time I really didn't know the rules, right? I didn't know the rules, and we're playing with like, you know, a bunch of people, and and I'm like, I trick somebody to come over, and I was like, oh my gosh, look, it's a sloth, look, it's in the case, and I start hitting him with my fist. I'm like, die, and like, Scar, what are you doing? And then I finally like realized I didn't have the sword or knife in my hand. Murder Mystery is a lot of fun. I kind of wish that was recorded because it would have been pretty fun as a video. All right, so we just want this pathway to kind of meander about through here. Like we always do, we'll get the pathway down and we'll start adding the details later. It's our canvas of wonder, and we'll eventually get it all rolling. There we go, and I see there's a System Z in the chat. Everybody say hello to System Z. How are you today, System? There we go. Let's see. I just joined. So happy to see you live. Never fails to lift my spirits. Tom, thank you so much for that nice comment. That's very much appreciated. And the streams, man. The streams are the same way for me. When I turn this on, it's always such good times. All right. Look at how green the grass is in your hand looks compared to the one you're planting. Yeah, that is. Oh wow, that is a big difference. But eventually we're going to take out the green grass and we're going to actually make path blocks. Just getting the base coat down, my friend. Just the base coat. Just the base coat. There we go. Looking super awesome. Loving it. Yeah, I don't know. Have you guys played Murder Mystery? Now playing Bed Wars with Iskall, very serious. It's serious business. Serious business. We're there to win. We're there to win. Now the problem is, like I've said this before, like I'm not the greatest PvPer, so I felt like I was a little bit of a hindrance. So I mainly stayed back at the base and like slowly built up like the protection around the bed. Now I need some more tips on how to properly build up the bed. So is it like you want to get like a combination of wood and wool together so it takes multiple tools to destroy? I wasn't quite sure on that. I think I did a good job. I don't think we didn't lose the bed. I will say that. We never lost the bed. That bed is still there to this day. I guarantee you it. Q&A Scar, would you ever consider doing a creative plot on Iskall's server? I didn't know he had a creative server. I did not know that. He never ceases to amaze. Let's see. Use endstone. So you don't want to do it because I tried to do a bit of both, a little bit of wood, a little bit of everything. Endstone was the final product, Maz. I don't know. I need some super tips. Endstone plus wood. Okay. I just figured, what's the burn time on or break time on wool? Let me check. Let me check. I'm sorry. Ooh, hello. If I don't have any wool in here, that sheep is going to become a sacrifice. You, my friend, will die for science. And it's okay, because dying for science is a rightful way to go. I feel kind of bad. All right, what's the break time on this? Oh, that does break really quickly. Oh, that does break really quickly. We will honor this sheep. We will honor this sheep. We will honor him later for science. You contributed to science, which is a very good thing, Mr. Sheep. You should be happy with yourself. Have you ever visited? Let's see. Let me reset my voice here. Have you ever visited a country outside the country you live in? Sorry, I don't know how. Okay. Yes. Well, I visited Canada. I've explained before that I stole all their gold medals, and they don't want to have me back. Actually, I won them all, fair and square. Yeah, no, I've been to Canada. That's it. I saw Mexico from a distance. Never been to Mexico. When I was in San Diego for TwitchCon. But yeah, I've never been anywhere else. I do want to. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll be able to travel to like Minecon that's in Europe or something along those lines. That'd be pretty sweet, right? That'd be super duper sweet. Oh, I forgot. This doesn't have an entrance. Oh, God. I forgot the entrance is like the portal right here. Okay, well, dang it. I don't want to break their build if they don't want this back here, but I was thinking like I could just open. You know what? I think I'm going to open it up. I don't think anybody would mind. And plus, pathways are always good because pathways are life. Minecon in Ireland for the win. Wow, that would be pretty cool. I'd be down for that. Sign me up, man. Sign me up on the dotted lines of whatever that dotted line is. Whatever it is, I want to do that because that would be pretty sweet. All right, so let's just say that Minecon is in the Ireland's. What do I do while I'm there? What kind of fun and exciting Ireland things are there to do? Let me know. I would love to go to. We'd love to go to Europe. I think it would be super duper fun. On the other hand, I have very, very little faith that I'd be able to make it there. That'd be a long haul for Scar. I'm not sure how many batteries I'd need for that. A lot of batteries. Let me see. Coming in from Tom. Come to Israel. That'd be fun. That's an adventure. That's a long adventure from where I live, but it would definitely be an adventure. Yeah, that's a long one. You know, I have to travel not only just like to get to, if you lived on the East Coast, it's not it's a decent leg of a flight, but when you come from all the way from the West Coast, that's like another like 6 hours on top of it. So that's quite a flight. Let's see. What are your PC specs? Be honest, I have no idea. Let's take a look. What do we got rolling today? We got a 780 Ti. We've got some processor of the Intel variety of the i7s of 4770K. It's getting to be a bit of an old computer, right? It's starting to show its age, and that makes me sad because it was expensive. It was expensive, but you know what? As many frustrations as I've had with this computer, I've been able to make hundreds and hundreds of videos and hundreds of streams. So it's okay. It's fine. We've had our issues. I know we've had a lot of crashes here and there and things, but you know what? It served us well. How long does this computer have? I would say probably another year or so. At least I hope it does. That's what I hope. The question is, let's talk computer specs. What is there out there right now that I could work towards? Paul, there is a business email in the description. You can definitely check that out. There's for business things. But yeah, it's I don't know. I see that they just came out with the 1080 Ti, which is a very expensive card, very powerful. So there's that. The question is it any better than what I have? Because if I look at the settings, if I were to get a new computer, would it change what I currently have? Would it change my life? Because that's a good way of looking at anything in life when you're going to buy something. Are you just going to buy it to buy it? Or is this thing going to actually have some marketable improvement in your, your life or your production or something along those lines? So that's the question is to figure out. Let's see, NVIDIA GTX 60. Now, I was looking at this. So I was looking at the chart of like the 1080 Ti, the 1080, the 1070, the 1060. Now, my card is still better than a 1070 I was looking at. They're like on par. I think my card has like one thing better than that. Then that thing has like something else that's better than it. They're kind of on par in terms of like specs as I've looked at it. So I'm not 100% sure. I know that Intel has some new processors, but I don't know if it's like a huge difference in change. We have an elusive silver fox has entered the chat. I've never seen that before. It says your friend Silverfox just started watching, and there's this like person like, hi. Sorry to call you out, Silverfox, but I've never seen that before. And that person, that emote with that person like waving and smiling slightly creeped me out. So I'm sorry I called you out, but welcome. Let's see, Silverfox, spaceships and Hermitrons. No, I changed it. I changed the title of the stream. I changed it to super relaxing terraform. Oh, I didn't save. Why does that do that? That's so frustrating. I changed the title of this to super relaxing terraforming fun time, and it didn't change it. That makes me mad because it's literally, that's been the title for like 2 weeks straight. Did I give you guys the power to change titles? I think I did. I think I gave you. Sorry to freak you out. No, Silver. No, Silver. You better not leave. You can't leave. Tell Silver he can't leave. Tell Silver he can't leave. He's not allowed. But yeah, no, oh, so that's the Twitch friend thing. So if you're friends with somebody on Twitch, it alerts you to their presence if they join a stream. Oh, very interesting. That's very interesting. Why have I never seen this till now? Why have I never seen this? That's weird. Alienware is a good one. I prefer a custom-built PC for my needs. I have like some strange things.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Tiger Tickler. Thank you so much for the subscription, the resubscription for 4 months. Thank you so much. Your name really like got a tongue twister there for a second. I love it. Wait, what is this? Something's next to me. Oh, jeez, he's back. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. What the heck? Oh, no. The sheep are mad at me. The sheep are mad at me. Oh, they're mad at me for killing their friend. Oh, Tiger Tickler, thank you so much for the resubscription. 4 months in a row. Very, very much appreciated. Can we get some super awesome resubscription hype? Oh my gosh, that's... I thought I saw it was a player, and the only other player is on is an AFK Mumbo. He's out surfing or something, and oh man, I was like, who could possibly be next to me? Oh, that scared me. Woo. Just getting some air, guys. Just getting some air. That's kind of more freaky than Children of the Corn. This is true, Silver. This is very true. Okay, woo. All right, everybody. There we go. Scar's back, focused and ready to roll. So yeah, I back on computers real quickly. I don't know. I'm on the pursuit to start looking out for a computer, but like I said, I don't want to get something that's like 5% better than what I have that has no remarkable difference in my life. And the best way of ever looking at things you're about to buy or anything along those lines is this actually going to have an improvement on my life, or am I just buying this to buy this? And since I really like started looking at purchases in that way, seems I had something in my head, but it like floated away, like a good thought to finish that sentence out, but it like disappeared. Does that ever happen? You have like such a great thing you're about to say, and you're like, and oh no, never mind, it's gone. But anyway, like I said, it's a great way of looking at like big purchases. It's like, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me check. Make sure this is actually going to have some remarkable difference in my life. I can't even do this. Look at this. Look at how slow it is. I'm outpacing the tilling here. All right, there we go. Also, they do have those cool little Ryzen CPUs now, part of AMD. I don't know if they're... See, I'm not a super like computer nerd. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Computer nerds are awesome. I wish I was a computer nerd. But I don't know if those are any good. I'm glad they're there. I'm super glad they're there because that'll add more competition, because competition is always good. More competition is better for the consumer, so that's perfect. So now that there's like a battle between Intel and the AMDs, that's perfect. I think did Intel lower their prices on some things? I thought they did, or that might have been like a fake thing. I can't remember. But either way, it's pretty cool. So let's fix this portal so nobody gets mad at me. There we go. I don't think anybody even cares that I mess with it. Let's see. I see a creepy waving person. Totally get it, Scar. What? Waving person. Somebody's waving? So I'm very confused. Super confused right now. Super confused. GoodTimesWithScar, how do all the hermits know what the other hermits are doing, like Mumbo surfing? Well, there's a secret, super awesome phone and web camera system that we all have, and we're all like tied into. No. Mumbo tweeted out a picture of a surfboard on top of his car today, so that's why I assume he is surfing today. You gotta follow him on Twitter, man. I follow Mumbo on Twitter. Great Twitter feed. Great Twitter feed. But yeah, no, I just saw Mumbo had a picture of a surfboard on its top of his car, so then I assumed that one would only put a surfboard on said car if they were going surfing. I may be totally wrong. It might have been just for the heck of it, right? Sometimes I just do weird things for the heck of it, so. Let's see. Let me see. Let's check in with the chat. Between Ryzen and the Core i7. Now, the question is, I was watching Linus of Tech, and he had this kind of reveal of the Ryzens, right? And they were demonstrating how well these worked for streaming. And instantly, like, I'm watching on my other monitor, and I instantly was like, yeah, specs, hertz, megabits, da-da-da. Then it was like streaming. I'm like, what? And they were demonstrating how it could improve a stream because it has more cores, and that would be great, to be honest. Like, the more cores the better when it comes to streaming, because for streaming I'm still using the X264 encoder, I think, because I just don't like the look of the NVIDIA or the QuickSync. No, QuickSync? Is it QuickSync or the NSync? It's either one. It's those things that I use for actual video recording because I can pump that bitrate way up, and it balances out the quality. But when I stream, it doesn't look that great. So I'm still kind of adjusting that as I kind of go. But I was like, wow, that would actually be a remarkable difference if I could have more processors working for the stream. So we'll see. G-Sync's for monitors and like syncing frame rates. It's a slightly different thing. Let me grab out a little more green grass. Alrighty, let me take a look. Boom and a bam. Grab myself out a little green grass. There we go. Looking good. Getting it all done. Super awesome. GoodTimesWithScar, I would love to play Bed Wars something with you. It would be amazing. You know, I want to play. I don't think I'm going to be able to play today because we're going to be recording something super duper fun and exciting that you guys will either love or hate. But maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow after stream. I have something really fun. We have something fun planned you guys might like or hate. We'll see. Anyway, let's talk Foolcraft. So, Foolcraft came out today on the YouTubes. It's amazing. I hope you guys have had a chance to check it out. And if not, give it a try, guys. Like, give it a try. And if modded isn't your thing, like, I highly, the words today, the English language. It's my only language, and I'm still failing at it. I highly encourage you guys to give it a chance because it's going to be amazing. We're going to learn mods together. Like, I'm not a modded guy. Like, I like mods, but I've never been very good at it. Now, in StudTech, we did, of course, like a long series on that, and we did pretty good. We had a lot of building mods, so that's kind of up my alley, and this mod pack has a lot of those. And I love mods that also have a little bit of fun, kind of quirky nature to it, like the hat mod and stuff along those lines that we had. These sheep.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Bruno, thank you so much for the Twitch subscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? Is Foolcraft replacing Hermitcraft? Yes. Well, not technically. Let me get to that. Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much for subscribing. Very, very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? And remember, as a subscriber, you can join us on Discord. You got yourself all of these super awesome jelly emoticons, and you got the shield. Now, the shield, let me tell you about that. You can hold that up, and it'll block out all of those creeper inspectors and trolls here. So jump some chat into there and see your super awesome badge. Sorry, I started reading like weird... I'm like trying to concentrate, then I started like reading out comments. It's when you stream, sometimes your brain is doing 1,000 things at once and it just decides to do what it wants to do, and you just kind of have to roll with it. It's like you're reading the chat, you're playing the game, you're making sure the stream is active, you're checking the green lights, you're making sure you're not dropping frames, you're checking your Twitter feed, you're doing all these different things, and sometimes your brain just goes. Oh, we got an Augie cheer coming in. The Augie just cheered 4 or 5 energy drinks. Thank you so much, Augie. Very much appreciated. Can we get some cheer hype for Augie? Energy cheer incoming. I love it. And we have something from Agent Blue. Agent Blue, thank you so much for the cheer. Let's see, speaking of bed wars, I've got a good method for bed protection let's see, obsidian around the bed, wood around the obsidian, end stone around the wood. The thing you have to watch for is TNT, which can be deadly to your defenses. Agent Blue, that's awesome. How do you even get obsidian? Because that requires emeralds, right? And emeralds only spawn in the center column. Oh, no, you can upgrade your forge, right? I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. Thank you for the tips. Very much appreciated. Agent Blue, let's get some hype in there for Agent Blue also. Awesome. Bed tips and energy drink. Very much appreciated. But yeah, Foolcraft is awesome, guys. That is going to be a long-term series. I want to make sure everybody knows that, because Hermit Pack didn't become a long-term series. There was a lot of problems with Hermit Pack, performance-wise. There wasn't a lot of mods that I was excited about. When the mod list came out, it was like, dang, all the mods that I like are not on here. Any mods that I could really get into building. Now, Chisel and Bits was in there, and Chisel and Bits is a fantastic mod. But there wasn't some type of architectural mod like that's in Foolcraft and stuff along those lines. There's so many things like Bibliocraft. No, is Biblio not in there? Oh, I hope Bibliocraft's in there. But if it's not, that's okay, because Decocraft is in there. And these are all the mods that I actually really like, and I'm super pumped to use them. And so yeah, I'm just really excited about this. This is going to be, we're doing that UFO or that factory. Either one of those, we're doing it. If there's 0 people watching, or if there's, a good many, it doesn't matter. We're making it happen. We're going to do some amazing things on there, and we're going to have a ton of fun. Let's see. Let me check this out. Prank Mumbo. We could think about it. Q&A Scar for the stream tomorrow. Play bed for us. We might. We definitely could think about it. Why is it so hard to see? I don't know, my friend. I don't know. Mysterious words you've told me. Let's see, Q&A. Can you start terraforming series for all of the Minecraft biomes, not just the ones we can see in your videos? So you want to see a series where, a series just around creating biomes. Custom biomes. That would be fun, man. That would be fun. Definitely. I mean, anytime you do terraforming, it's super fun because it's so relaxing. Because it's a lot of repetitive motion. You just kind of mixing in different colors, different textures here and about. And it's fun. It's relaxing. And we could always use a little more relaxation in our lives. So the more of that, the better. Let's see. Getting some action. There we go. Getting everything done. Yeah, definitely is that. Let's see. Oh, Scarmail, Blastos, you're right. So yes, man, I feel bad because I keep not being able to do my Scarmail. So Scarmail, as you guys know, it's in a constant state of being delayed. I know, guys. I keep saying I'm going to do it. It's just everything has just been a nutso land of craziness lately. I mean, if I have these stupid seizure things a few times a week now, and it just wrecks part of my day, or at least part of the night. It's been happening at night. That's been annoying. My stupid doctors continuously it's not even the doctors per se. It's the actual offices. They hired a lot of they did a lot of reorganization within the hospital, and there's all these new like regulations and like forms, and it's just like every day you look at the email, oh, you got to send in all of this stuff based on your feeding pump and what you do, why you need it, and it's like, why do I have to do this? This is just, I don't know. I'm just ranting a bit, but it's just constantly annoyances, and it just takes away any time. So when it comes to my videos, and my priorities are always, let's see, my priorities are videos, streams, and then, you know, like extra content or looking for new things. Like, and so sometimes certain things get pushed down because the priority always is to get out my standard set of scheduled videos. And so, yeah, then sometimes like a Scar Mail might get pushed off to the next week, hopefully, and I can maybe get it. And then unfortunately, then this week I have to have a bunch of tests, and those tests there's multiple on the same day. I'm sorry, guys. I just sometimes just get behind. It's just been really hard lately. And with all these extra new health things, and then on top of that, like doctor's offices being frustrating, it's just been hard. But why do you need a feeding pump? I know, Maz. You get this email. I look at it. Wow, I'm really going off on a rant now. Scar rants. And it's like, this stuff has been the same since 2012, and everything's working perfectly fine, right? And I get this email from a doctor who's not my doctor that just wanted, okay, we need you to write down all the reasons why you need this, and if you can switch to this, that, and the other thing. And it's like, are you a doctor? Because it's not even possible to. Bob, you. Oh, Bob, you also killed the music, apparently. Bob, what have you done? Oh, why am I putting pod soil down? Oh, Bob. Oh, geez, you broke the railing. Oh, geez, I'm not even gonna look at that. Okay, yeah, Bob, you really did break the music. Let me look at this so I can start ranting again. Let me see. Here you go. Pizza song. Everybody loves a pizza song. It's amazing, right? But yeah, no, this doctor like writes, and she's like, can you do bolus feeding? And it's like, do you realize that's not physically possible with the tube and the position it's in? You would literally rupture an intestine. Like, you're a doctor, you know that a J-tube doesn't do that. And it's just stuff like that. It's like, I don't need to do your job. I'm sorry. It's like, I'm sorry. I've just been so frazzled and frustrated lately. I'm sorry. That's why we're totally doing our landscape stream, because we sit back, relax, and not have to worry about these clowns. It's like, where's my normal doctor? Like, not clown doctors. All right. We're done with our ranting. We're through. I feel better. I ranted out. I ranted out. Let's sleep that nut away. At least the shulker box is safe. Now, that's a good question. Well, a good question I need to give to you guys is, what is the damage rating on a shulker box? How much damage needs to be dealt to destroy it? Now, I assume if you throw it in the lava, it's just gonna be gone. But it seems like when creepers blow up even right next to it, they're still safe. So that is a good thing. Let's see, Q&A Scar, have you seen the new Zelda game, The Breath of the Wild? I love that name. I should be their marketer. The Breath of the Wild. Watching ads to get bits. Silver. Oh, Silver, you cracked me up. That's great. I did that for fun one day. I was like, is this actually a thing? And I watched ads for a while. But yeah, that's hilarious. Thank you for the bit, Silver. Thank you for enduring the ad for me. I appreciate that. Let's see. I think this is looking good, guys. We're getting some mixed in colors here. I'm happy about that. Let's see. Q&A Scar. On the Foolcraft server, you should build a base dedicated to Aqua Scar. I was thinking that. You know, I really want to do that UFO or the factory making porcelain cats. that just cracks me up. But I was thinking, you know, now that we have an actual tail, maybe Aqua Scar would be the better choice. Maybe it would be. Q&A Scar, have you seen the new... Oh, sorry. We were just talking about the Breath of the Wild. I've actually never seen any gameplay of it. Isn't that? It's probably because like Nintendo will come to your house and say coarse words to you if you if you post that on YouTube. And maybe there are some Let's Plays. I just know that YouTube and Nintendo they have an interesting relationship in the terms of YouTubers and them. But no, I've actually no, don't get mad at me right now. And don't get mad, but I've never played a Zelda game. I know. Woo, I know. I've never played a Zelda game. So I bet it's a great game. People are saying it's like their favorite game of all time, super fun times. But personally, I've never played Zelda. But I hope everybody has a good time. Personally, I'm looking forward to Red Dead Redemption. Am I right? Am I right? Red Dead Redemption is going to be amazing, and I know Yeti Whiskers is very excited for it also. I mean, I can't wait to be you monster. You monster. I can't wait to be getting on a horse, getting my 6-shooter, and just cruising about the plains. Like, it's good times. Great. Actually, no, great times. Great times. Just absolute great times that we're going to have on that game, because I'm super, super stoked for that game. Because if it's anything like the last game, I think we're going to be able to make some really silly, fun videos. Do you guys remember my GTA videos? That was good stuff. What is Redemption? Red Dead Redemption is GTA, but in the Wild West. You're riding, it's kind of like Grand Theft Horse, really. You get on a horse and you cruise about doing horse and cowboy things. And it's really, really good. I highly encourage you guys, if you have like a PS3 or an Xbox or things along those lines, get that game. I mean, I guarantee you it'll hold up to today. You'll play it and yeah, maybe the graphics aren't 100% on par, but gameplay wise, it's beautiful. It's a fabulous game. I'm looking for some non-coaster. There we go. You love the GTA 5 videos. That's one of the series that people still ask to have come back. It's a little, we haven't played it for a while, so it's not something that probably would come back, but I'd love to do some of that stuff on a new series. It always frustrated me when people like instantly saw like GTA and they were like, oh, Scar, you can't play bad games. But it was like, if you watch the videos, there was nothing inappropriate in them. They were like videos just made for everybody. So I always encourage people, if like you just want to, they probably don't really hold up the test of time, but at the time they were pretty good. Like they didn't have any bad language or any bad stuff in them. They were just silly videos, driving a taxi, driving a plane. It was fun. What processor would you recommend for Foolcraft? Dude, we were just talking about processors. I don't know, but maybe somebody in the chat could definitely help you with a good suggestion for a processor. Because personally, I'm not the greatest computer guy. Now, when I need to be a computer guy, I can. Like, I can do the research, but I don't maintain my research knowledge. So I only do research when I need something. I don't constantly keep up every bit of it up to date. So I'm not 100% sure. There we go, getting all them details lined up and ready to roll. This place is starting to look beautiful. So let's get this done. And I have a question. Are any of you guys going to play Foolcraft for yourselves? Are you downloading the mod pack, checking it out? I know there's a custom mod made in there by Iskall and his team called Escalium Reactors. And so that's a custom mod in there. Then a lot of other mods have been heavily tweaked. So there's a lot of custom nature to it. So that's what's really cool. Something I told X recently about terraforming is create veins, right? Create veins instead of being spotty. So instead of going like block, 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 but create veins. And that's way more of a natural way of doing terraforming. And it came out really good. Like his terraforming was spot on. Really, really good stuff. And I was trying to think of a good way of explaining it, and I think veins is the best way. I'm too much of a vanilla player. It's true. You know what I would do? If you had that idea, a vanilla player, this is what I would do. I would download the pack. Okay. Now there's a lot of mods, so you could select Biomes of Plenty, or you might not even want to do Biomes of Plenty. You could just do a standard Minecraft world, And what I would do is I'd play it like vanilla. If you were just so anti-mod and you just want to stick to vanilla, but I would encourage you to do this. Play it like you would play vanilla, but the first thing to do is make a chisel. And a chisel will allow you to chisel 1,000 different textures and colors and things like that. And just play it like that. Play it like that, and maybe think about, looking into potentially getting into the architectural block where you can, take a stack of blocks and create half slabs, create stairs, create triangles, create little beams, create columns, all these things. Just start like really, really, really slow at it. And just see the little things that maybe kind of increase your fun in Minecraft. And then maybe you start kind of like, oh, let me check out this mod. Let me check out that one. And I guarantee you'd probably enjoy it. Let's see. What do we got? Augie! Now I'm going to make my own for my Patreon. Oh, that's awesome, Augie. I'd love to see it when you're done. Let's see. Play Foolcraft if my computer could handle it. Oh, Ernie, I hope it can, man. I hope it can. Because I want you to get a chance to play that because it's a lot of fun. Oh, hey, you scoundrel, get up there. But yeah, no, I don't think DecoCraft is in there. It'd be really cool if it was. I do really like DecoCraft. It just adds a couple things that I really like in terms. Actually, what I love about it is that there is this table, and you can place objects flat on it. It's really, really cool. Q&A Scar, Cork, say the first word that comes into mind. Oh, I thought you said Cork in terms of the Cork mod. You actually said quick, but my mind's weird. Remember we talked about it kind of weirdly wired? Let me start over. Quick, Scar, say the first word that comes to mind. Augie, his name's right above yours. That's all I could see was his name. It was right above yours. Oh, Jelly. She's meowing at my door, and she's being annoying. This sheep's mad at me because I killed his best buddy. Don't tell the rest. Let's see. Scar, are you going to collab with B-Dubs? That'd be amazing. I would love to, but I'm always kind of the mind that collaborations should always come naturally. There should never be a forced thing, because I don't think those are the best ways. Oh, this pathway is starting to come out really sweet. Yeah, no, if B-Dubs and I have like a cool idea we want to do together, but just to do a video, nah, I don't think those always come across very well, personally, and it's always got to be like something fun and natural, like Cub Fan and I love doing stuff with Cub. Like, I think we can do some fun things together. He's got such a great technical mind, and I just come in and just make weird jokes. And he comes up with these great things, and I just like make weird jokes in the background. But yeah, like stuff like that's always really fun. And so yeah, there's gonna definitely be lots of collabs, but always remember especially if you're a YouTuber, if you're gonna do collaborations with people, it's got to be something natural. It's got to be something that you guys are all on the same page, and not just making a video just to be like, oh, we're together. We're together. We're going to do together things today. Because those videos are never the best. But whenever you're just having fun, goofing around with friends, like, I don't know B-Dubs super well. He seems like a really, really nice guy. And that's what I love about meeting YouTubers that I really like, that I've watched for a long time. And I meet them and they're awesome. And that's B-Dubs for sure. B-Dubs is a very, very awesome person. Very nice. So I'm just absolute honored to even be like in the same mod pack or just, as him. So that's really cool. And yeah, I can't wait to see what he comes up with. I actually watched his Attack of the B Team. It was one of the few modded series that I've ever watched, was his Attack of the B Team series. And I liked it in the terms because he's a builder, and he really took kind of a building approach to it. So I always really, really liked that series of his for sure. Cub Fan put out fake Hermitron boxes on his last video. I found one. I was so mad. I rebuilt it and I left in disgrace. I found it. I was super excited too. I'm like, oh, we've got the Hermitron. And then I opened it and it was Cub Fan with his eggs. And I just put it back. I used my silky scar, put the glass back, and I left. I was upset. When is the Modern House series coming? It's coming soon. Foolcraft kind of came out, very quickly, and so I pushed the house just a little bit, but it's definitely coming back, my friend. Why am I flying? I also love the Tactical B Team series. Yeah, it was a great series. Let's see. Q&A Scar. When will Hermitcraft Season 4 end? And when will Season 5 start? It's Rocket. Well, I always like the way X says it, that every time somebody mentions it, it gets pushed a week. I don't know, man. Eventually Season 5 will come, and it'll be amazing. But let's not wish away Season 4 too soon. There's still lots of fun stuff to do here. Let's see. Augie, I can say the same with how I met you and started chatting to you around Hermitcraft to see exactly the same how the camera was great. Oh, thank you, Augie. I appreciate that. You're making me blush over here. But yeah, no, every time I meet like cool people that I've watched their videos, and I'm always like, oh, they're good. Because, you know, like there's some people that are kind of, you know, certain ways, and everyone I've met has always been awesome, and that always makes me so happy. That always makes me super happy. All right, let me just fill this all in. Cleaning it all up, getting rid of the McDonald's clay blocks. There we go. Can't wait for the modern city. I can't wait either. So I was just looking at like seeds because I'm trying to figure out like what would that modern city look like? How could we do something? Did he just say it'll end soon? No, I said don't wish away Season 4 because when it does end eventually, you'll miss it. So enjoy it while it lasts. Because it's a fun series and I love it. But in terms of the series, I plan things way too far in advance, and I plan way too much. It's a fault of mine. I plan way too much. But what I like to do is to like look at seeds, look at biomes, things along those lines for Scar City or Scarlandia, whatever we choose. And I think I'm gonna try to go in terms of an island, and I think what I want to do is make it really themed towards like the SimCity game, not in terms of like style really, but just the idea of you know, you start with this blank space and you start, you know, building bridges, maybe connecting an island to another, and then you add like a residential district, you add a commercial district, you add some additional buildings such as, you know, stadiums and zoos and things along those lines. And I think that's the right way of going about this, is to think in terms of SimCity, because amazing game, right? Like I'm thinking SimCity 4, such a great game. Oh, City Skylines, right. I love City Skylines. What is going on? Oh, the lag. City Skylines, what a wonderful game that was. I really wish I could have done a really great series on that, but by the time I started finally playing it, I don't know. I think you guys probably would have lost interest. So I just play it by myself. And it really helped me get over my, it really helped me pass the time when I had surgery in the spring last year. I played a lot of it, and it was great because it really helped me get over it fast and kind of just gave me something to do while I recovered, and I loved it so much. It's just that there's certain times when developers really understand what they're doing and they really understand the thing that they're trying to create, and it definitely, that game, Planet Coaster, they're in that space of like developers who understand what they're doing and they nail it. Let's see. SimCity has the World of Tomorrow stuff. SimCity, the World of Tomorrow stuff. I don't know, that whole like tomorrow stuff, I love it. Sounds cool. It's got a good ring to it. Will you do a City Skyline series? I'd love to see it. Where did you, okay, yeah, go back in there. We've got some bits coming in from the Wolf. I'm a Wolf. Thank you so much. I think you and I should take Iskall on at a speed UHC. I don't know, man. Like I'm a hindrance. Unless like you want, if you want to guide me and we could take down the Iskall of 85th Street. I do love Iskall's speed UHC. It is actually really sweet. He did a good job on that for sure. But yeah, I watched him and Iskall. Wow. I watched him and Iskall. I watched him and Zuma play, and they wrecked house on their episode that they released. I think yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I haven't seen the one that he did with Mumbo, but I saw the one he did with, anyway, Wolf, thank you so much for the bits. Very, very much appreciated. Can we get some super awesome bit hype for the Wolf, Fiber Wolf? But yeah, they wrecked house, and it's like, man, nobody would want to team up with me. I would be a disaster. I for some reason I'm just like this. This is me in the UHC. Die. And then it's like somebody just turns around and just kills me. This is me, just like die. I'm just like wiggling my sword all over the place. I need to like calm down, right? I need to like just be more like strategic. And I think you'll see that. I think you'll see that with Hunt the Hermit. And once we're done with the stream today, I have a new Hunt the Hermit up. And I think you guys will enjoy it because it's way more strategic, but still having good times. We're not serious, remember? We're not serious times around here. We're good times. And we have a lot of fun, but I'm also way more strategic. So, you know, I'm getting my shield up, so I'm holding the shield up, right? When the skeletons come, I'm building up. Oh, geez, that was spoilers there. I almost said spoilers, and I'm not going to spoil it because I want you guys to be shocked when it happens. Also, I will spoil one thing. I am assaulted by an ant in real life in the stream, and I may or may not fall in lava, and Doc saves me. There, spoiler. Get ready for that episode because it's pretty good. Doc unknowingly is the correct word I'm looking for. Unknowingly saves my life. It was a fun UHC. For everybody who wasn't participating in it, you guys will love the end. For everybody who was there, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, it's fun. It was fun. It's definitely not going to happen next time. All right, let me see what we've got here. I'm loving the pathway. I think we've got a lot of detail, a lot of stuff going on there. What I would like to start thinking about in terms of this area is start to add, it's Sculvated Street himself. I'd love to add some like trees in this area over here. And then Hermit Stone, I'd love to expand it out in this area, like expand it out a little bit right there. Cats. Right. I mean, come on now, you can't have enough cats, right? That's the fun part about you know, I keep going back and forth. Let's talk Foolcraft again here. If I were to do the UFO, like I have just an incredible vision on how that would be. A UFO floating in the sky, and once you enter the realm of the UFO, there's all these crazy experiments going on, right? There's, you know, like villagers, there's different like creatures. I don't know if there's the statue mod, but it'd be really cool if there was in there. I don't think it's in the mod pack, but maybe having something that's like a player, right? Have like something like a Ren dog or something in a tube, and we're doing like scientific experiments on him. So stuff like that I think would be really fun inside there, and just making general strange and peculiar scientific experiments, machines and stuff, right? That sounds cool. Next thing would be if we did do the crazy like tycoon style guy in his factory polluting the world by making cat porcelain statues. I think we could do some fun things. Like I envisioned like a conveyor belt, and we use chisel and bits and make like little cat statues, and things like that could be really fun. And we'll see which one you guys in the end choose. But I could totally go for both of them. Also, Aquascar's base would be cool. I will say that would be pretty cool. But anyway, I'm super excited about it. Let's see. What do you think of the new Power Ranger movie? Never was a Power Ranger person. Just never got into it. A lot of kids, you know, I knew that they were really excited. They get the purples and the pinks and the blacks and the blues and all these different colors. Like they'd be like, I'm the pink person and I'm the yellow one. Woo! And I'm just like, I don't know. Just don't. I was just never a Power Ranger person for some reason. Like I just never saw the appeal of it. So when I watch it on Twitch, I'm like super confused. So yeah, I you know what? I'm just more of just a Bob Ross guy. I like that on Twitch. Oh geez, that looks weird. Hold on. There we go. But yeah, no, I'm more of the Bob Ross guy on Twitch. I love that, but I just can't get into the Power Ranger stuff. So yeah, sorry about that to all the Power Ranger lovers out there. I love you, but I'm just super confused by the Power Rangers. Also, why did the Power Ranger guy kill that person? All I saw was this headline. It said, Power Ranger kills his neighbor or something. I was like, wow, that's weird. Let's see. What was your favorite stroke when you were a swimmer? It's rockets. It's rocket, not rockets. Rocket. Sorry. That's a good question. I think it was an evolution, really. So I was always kind of a breaststroker when I was, actually, no, let's scratch that. Backstroker. I was very good at backstroke. I was getting better at breaststroke, but I kind of like plateaued at breaststroke, but always thought that breaststroke was the stroke that I was like going towards and trying to, get my times at. But in the end, I started to become both a distance swimmer and a butterflyer. I think what happened was my wingspan really like grew, and like my arms are incredibly long, and like my rib cage is like very, very long and wide, which is really optimal for butterfly. And the problem was I got sick like right when I started like getting all these extra abilities. I'm like a superhero getting all these abilities, and I never got to like get where I wanted to go with butterfly. But butterfly would have probably have been my stroke going on. I probably would have gotten my like sectional times and stuff like that, because I was like this close. I was this close. And I don't know, maybe they don't even have like sectional meets anymore for USA swimming, but I was very close, very, very close to those times. So I'm kind of disappointed to this day that I didn't make it. But like as just a freshman, isn't freshman your first year of high school? I forgot. I think it is. I made state. Just I like missed out on finals by like one space. The rest of the people were all seniors, so I was pretty happy about that. But then I got sick the next year, so things don't always work out as you want. But I would say if I had to put all of that into a neat little package with a bow, I would say I was an IMer. 200 IM was probably my favorite event. Eventually, I was starting to warm up to the 500 freestyle and more distance swimming, because we did a lot of distance swimming. My coach tortured us. We did 10,000 and 10,000 plus yard sets like every Saturday. And they just got like more and more intense. Like he just kept adding more to them, more and more. And it's like, oh my God, it never ends.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Panzer, thank you so much for the resubscription. 10 months as a subscriber. Thank you so very much for your resubscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some super awesome resubscription hype in the chat? And remember, you can spam as many jelly emotes in the chat as you want. Just spam them away. You only did 3 jelly emotes. 3. Come on. I want to see at least 5. At least 5. Thank you so much for the support. Very, very much appreciated. But yeah, I've mentioned it before, like those 10,000 yard sets, those are like sets that really like set you up. Wait, who did I see in the chat? Gabe, welcome back. How was the party, Gabe? Hope you had a good time. Welcome to the stream. Those sets really like kind of set you up for a few things. I hated them, by the way. Like don't make me think, don't let me like put off any vibes that I was like, oh man, I love these. These are good times. No, they weren't. But they also made me incredibly patient. Excuse me, sheep. Excuse me. I think there's something that, these took 3-something hours of just constant back and forth. You kind of like learn how to kind of keep yourself like occupied and things along those lines. And I think that kind of helps you in later life when you need to be more patient and stuff along those lines. All right, I think this is looking good. Things are coming out nice. I think I'm gonna start working on some trees now. So let's get our trees going. Actually, let's work around the station actually. Let's do that first. But yeah, anybody out there, a competitive swimmer, in the chat, let's see it. Let's see it. I want to see if anybody is a competitive swimmer out there and what you're rocking, what you're doing. Now, question for you. They haven't added any new like events, have they, in recent years? My coach always wanted to add a 300 to the thing. like the repertoire of events within swimming. I don't think that dream ever came to be, but we used to do a lot of 300s, so 300-yard sets. Like that was like a staple. We always had 300-yard sets, and if I remember correct, 300 yards. Is that 12 laps of the pool? I think it is. Q&A Scar.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Juicebox, thank you so very much for the resubscription. 4 months as a Scar subscriber. Thank you very much. Can we get some super awesome Juicebox hype in the chat? Very, very awesome. Thank you so much. And question, if you were a Juicebox, what Juicebox would you be? Something tropical, I'll tell you that. I tell you that. It'd be something tropical. Let's see. Yeah, 6 lengths. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I completely forgot. So thanks for reminding me. But yeah, no, my coach was always talking about like getting them to do that. I think he even got like somewhat into like a process of like approval, but I don't think they, clearly I don't think they ever did it. But yeah, my coach was a very interesting fella. We've talked a lot about him before. I remember he works as much as weird as he. Oh, get more. Wow, Bob. We've destroyed half my station at this point. Where did they keep coming from? He broke the little wheels. He broke the wheels, guys. Look at this. He destroyed the... Oh my gosh, look, he broke this. Oh, these creeper inspectors. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Why do I have rot mutton? I don't need your mutton. I don't want your mutton. I don't need your mutton. Oh my gosh. Broke my luggage cart wheels. How dare you break my luggage cart? Ah, of course. I am missing 3 of these. And I can do 1 right there. Light it up. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to light it up. Like, adding torches everywhere just looks cruddy. I don't have any good lighting solutions that doesn't look like torches everywhere, and I hate torches. Urgh. Are they dropping down from somewhere? I don't know. I think somebody's trolling me. I don't know. It is dark, so that's definitely probably where they're hanging out up there. There's certain areas that definitely aren't lit up, but wow, he really did a number on this thing. That was a bad one. Jeez Louise. That is the 3rd creeper today. Bob, you just gotta like chill out a little here. Let's see, I'm a competitive swimmer. However, I live in England. I'm hoping to get to nationals this year. Well, good luck on nationals. We have confidence in you, don't we, guys? But that's awesome. Like, that's really cool. Swimming's a great thing. I always encourage people to do swimming, especially even especially when people are older and they need to like still, you know, exercise, keep the muscles going, all those good things. Swimming's such a great thing because it's such a low like impact on all of your thingamabobs, you know, your joints and things. Because, you know, you got the water around you, whereas running and things along those lines, a lot of pounding on the joints. So yeah, swimming's such a great thing. I miss it, but that's okay. My brother went skiing recently, and that's something, man. That's another thing I want to do sometime. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm not gonna let it stop me. I'm gonna figure it out sometime. Hey, Scar, I made it. Well, welcome. Now you've missed 4 creeper explosions. So that's the thing. We've lost half of our station at this point. If the creeper explosion had a wider radius, I think we'd just be doomed. I'd be done. My Minecraft career would be over. That's like, I can't even build anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I'm done. Let's see. You should, hold on. Let me restart. Sammy says, Scar suggested you should build Tomorrowland City. Season 5 of Hermitcraft. We're gonna be doing something similar. You know, I almost started going back again. Maybe I'm doing that Elven City with tree houses and stuff, but I think I'm pretty set with the thing. We're gonna do the tree houses in Scarland. I started like thinking like, what if? And then I was like, no. If I made a decision, I need to stick with that decision because it's a rare day I make a decision. I can't alter it. We can't. Not when I've had such a good streak. Let's see, how do redstone lamps look? Well, that's a good suggestion. The problem with redstone lamps is it's difficult to always get a good spot and getting some nice redstone in there that doesn't look terrible, right? You know, trying to activate it in some way that looks good. I'm just not a huge fan with a lot of Minecraft lighting solutions. Now, we do have lighting solutions these days, but they're unfortunately very like niche-y. Does that make sense? Like they only fit like a small like niche of design. I'm not even sure if I'm using the right words, but if I'm not, then you know me. So let's see, what am I trying to do? Let's see, we need some more grass. Let's go get a couple things. Why do I have this on me? Oh, that's right, Bob, you broke my wheel. That's right. Why wouldn't I know that? Because you break all my things, and I don't like you. Here we go. Let's go get a couple supplies. We need a couple more grass blocks. I don't think we have any more. Yes, we are all out. Carpets over torches. Yes, and if I put carpet on top of the actual boardwalk here, then I've got this weird like lump of brown. It looks like a mole. So that's a thing. That's the thing. Okay, yeah. Let me go back to that. Yeah, so Minecraft, we've got the end rods, which look decent. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't fly. Thanks a lot, Bob. We wouldn't be having to do this if it wasn't for your nasty creeperness. Your nasty creeperness. This is my flying now, is just shooting ender pearls around. But yeah, no, so we've got glowstone. Not the nicest looking texture. I mean, it works in some cases. It works in a sense of that's Minecraft lighting. Like there's two things that are just perfect Minecraft lighting. Oh wait, there's no grass here. Grass is over here. And that's torches and this stuff, the glowstone. Let's see, let me grab out a few more of these things. Do I have any more? Come on, there they are. I knew you were hiding here somewhere. So yeah, we have that in terms of like lighting, and that's very like Minecrafty lighting. And then we have some of the newer things, like we've got end rods, we have, you know, redstone lamps, we have sea lanterns. But then sea lanterns are very specific. They have that very kind of green color. They have the throbby thing and all of those things. And it's kind of like, that doesn't really work in a lot of color spaces. End rods are nice. They do have particle effects, would get kind of annoying. Also, it has a red or a purple little band on the bottom section, which doesn't always fit with all my builds. So we don't have a lot of good choices. We need like a really great neutral light source, a small light source that maybe is not a giant block. And maybe it's just like a nicer torch, maybe a lantern. So something along those lines. How about that? How about we have a really nice lantern design? And a lantern emits more light, maybe, and has a wider radius, and especially a wider radius that keeps mobs from spawning, but you also have to maintain the light. How about that? How about that? I think that even was like a thing in Minecraft at one point, that glowstone was actually going to be for lanterns. Do you remember that? Oh, that's where that idea in my head had come from. Back in Minecraft beta, when they added the end in the spooky update, or whatever it was, a Halloween update, they were going to make torches burn out. So a torch like on a right-hand side, the torch would actually burn out after a while, which makes sense realistically. But if you want to have an endless source of light, you would get glowstone from the nether and put it in your lantern, and it would be awesome. But they never did that. They never all the way went through with it. But yeah, I forgot about that. I was like, lanterns like had been in my mind at some point. I just don't remember when. And I was like, I remember. Yeah, but a lantern would be cool. Like a nice decorative lantern would be super sweet. I definitely would like that. But how are you guys loving the Minecraft World of Color update? Which I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure Disney actually has a trademark on that name, by the way, Mojang. Just gonna throw that out there. Just gonna throw that out there. But let me preface that with I'm pretty excited about it because it's pretty darn amazing. I love the new wool colors. I think that's a really good choice, especially the yellow. I really like the yellow. It might actually be useful for something for once. And then it comes down to half slabs and stairs. What is that?
Welcome
when is it coming?
the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Hi, Zap Z-Pack. Hi, Zap Z-Pack. Z-Pack, right? Z-Pack, yeah. Hi, Z-Pack. Thank you so much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? And thank you so much for subscribing. And let me tell you about the benefits. You can join us on Discord. You've got yourself your chat badge. You've got your daily emoticons. And thank you so very, very much for the subscription. Very, very awesome. Sorry I'm tongue twisting your name, but that's a thing. It just happens. It happens. Let's see. World of Color is going to add dyeable beds. Ranger in 190. I saw that. I totally saw that on Jeb's Twitter. That's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. I've actually dyed mine quite a while ago in my texture pack. I thought you were trying to say hi to Snap. There's a lot of like twisting of the words. Yeah, it's just a problem. He did. No, I was trying to like, see, I was like, Z-Pack. Oh, I was trying to say if it's high and then Z pick or I'm sorry. I'm just all over the place today. But thank you so much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. And you know what? Mispronouncing names is a service I provide, and people come from far and wide to hear me mispronounce their names. It's in my description down below now in the Q&A section. I literally put it in the Q&A section. Scar, why do you always mispronounce my name? It's a great honor. People come from far and wide to hear me mispronounce their name. All right, let's see. I like the yellow too, the original. How rude. How rude. Seriously, I'm gonna cover you up because you're rude and you're naked. I don't like naked skeletons. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Yes, yeah, the yellow is really nice. I like it. Let's fly over real quick. Let me show you something. Let's go to the wool farm. Hold on a second. Let's just take a look at something. When it comes to the blue and the turquoise, that's an interesting case because light blue is almost my new favorite over turquoise, or cyan to be more precise. Where did that guy come from? I don't know. He's just hanging out under there shooting his arrows and also naked. I mean, rude. I mean, come on, skeletons. You have access to armor to cover yourself up. Oh, perfect. There's actually something in here. Here, have a bone. And then let's grab out this one over here. Let me show you. Oh, nope. Let's grab some extra here. Come on there, little fella. Need some of your wool. There you go. Here, I'll have some torches. Okay, so let's put these guys next to each other. So there's this one, and then there's this one. Here, let's pull it out. There we go. So this one's quite a bit darker, right? So the cyan is now substantially darker in color, whereas the light blue is very useful now. It's one of my new favorites because before, I don't know what it was. There was just something that was kind of iffy in terms of its color, but I really like it now. There was another thing that it did different. Let's see, what was the other color that they changed? I think they changed pink a little bit, and they definitely changed yellow. What other ones have they changed that have made a difference? Let's check this one real quick. Let me check this real quick. I'm making a huge mess in here. So that's around the same tones, but red, let me check red. They changed them all, but I'm really looking for the bigger difference. Oh, wow, that was rude of me. That was rude of me. Just bashing poor Sheep. Sheep's trying to give me his wool, instead I just give him a punch. Yeah, let's take a quick look at this here. Yes, red is a little bit more vibrant. It's got a little pop to it. I love it. I like it. Definitely got a little pop to it. I almost think the other one was slightly muted compared to that. That's definitely more of a blood red. Oh, I like that. Or a real kind of rosy rose, like a dark rose red. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that for later. I'll clean it up. Don't worry. Anyway, I'm glad they made the changes. I'm actually pretty happy with them. In terms of anything else, like I said before, I really hope they are working on half slabs and stairs. I do think they are making some strides towards that, because there was like some tweets and things about them like working on something behind the scenes. Now I know Dinnerbone is working on a new feature, which I don't think has anything to do with adding half slabs and stairs, but I think another developer has been working on like the back end stuff to allow more blocks within the game, which would give us half slabs and stairs. stairs. Would it be for every block? Probably not. But if they could just give it to us for hardened clay or concrete, just one of those sets, I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy. And it would make my life so much easier when we start Scar City. Like, oh, it would make my life so wonderful. The possibilities for skyscraper details and city detail with that would just be staggering. I hope that Mojang is working on eliminating long-standing bugs like ghost blocks, ghost keys, and ghost clicking. I don't even know what ghost keys and ghost clicking are, but I do know what ghost blocks are, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of those ghost blocks. I'm also not a fan of Jelly always meowing at my door, but that's okay because we still like Jelly. Come on in. Come on in. Every stream, we gotta let Jelly in, we gotta let Jelly out, because boy oh boy, we wouldn't want to anger Jelly because Jelly doesn't like to be angered. I think the bright red stairs and slabs for monorail frames, Bloomhouse, I love it. I love the thinking, I love it. Yes, we've got to add some kind of transportation, not really transportation that's super useful, but transportation in the terms of like fun style with minecarts. I mean, we could make like a really cool, you know, like monorail system, but this is my idea. Yeah, we can make something that looks really cool like the train we have here. But what if we somehow combine, let's see, have you ever seen bad lip reading? Oh yes, I want to talk about that. Remind me to talk about bad lip reading. But let's think about it in this terms. Let's create a monorail. And we create like monorails that aren't functional, beautiful long monorails with like seats and, you know, a pilot in the front and all that stuff. But inside the track, like inner built inside like an inner section, like say we do a block, in this inner part right here, we do an actual Minecraft rail track so we can actually have it be functional, and the minecart can maybe even go like right through one of the monorails that's on the track. So it's functionable also. And I think that's one thing you guys wanted with the train, was it also to work. Now I just didn't have the room to really create, you know, like a whole loop around here. But when we do build Scar City, we hopefully might have a little bit more space, and who knows, we could do something really cool. I think it'd be nice to have a two-pronged thing, like something that's functionable, but also something that's beautiful, because sometimes those don't quite go together. And I usually lean towards beautiful over functionable. And I made that decision a long time ago when I started Minecraft. Like I liked Redstone a little bit, but I didn't like the way Redstone always made all the stuff look. So I was like, eh. So let's talk about bad lip reading. I love bad lip reading. I always get super, super excited when it comes to oh, sorry, I lost track of what I was doing. Yes, sometimes like I just lose track. I'm sorry. It's just a service I provide around here. Yes, bad lip reading is absolutely incredible. Such talent over there. I love it. The Seagull episode with, let's see, stop advertise. So somebody spamming the chat. If they are, you hit them with a sword. Sword of justice. Sword of justice. But yeah, I love bad lip reading. They have Yoda up there and he's like, I rode over the big log and there was a little log under it. The big log had a baby. I probably butchered that, but it was something along those lines. Like, the big log had a little log and had a baby. Oh, I love it. I love it. And the NFL videos, and I love doing that. I love sending that to people who love the NFL, who like, they could do no wrong and they think they're like insulting the players by like doing like bad lip readings. I love sending those videos to those people. They're like, they're making them look bad. I'm like, you know what? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I love it. I love bad lip reading. Very, very good stuff. They've been around a long time too, so that's cool. Let's see. From never watching it, I'm officially lost now. Okay, let me catch everyone up to speed. Bad lip reading is a thing where they take a movie, you know, a sports team, and they cut in their own voices. So they're like, I love the big ba 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 ba, and they just do like weird, crazy voices, and it's very funny. And so they had Yoda, and he was trying to train Luke, you know, to be a Jedi. And and he started like banging like he was like the drums on R2. He's like a boom ba bum bum bum. Sorry, I'm bad at that, but yeah, it's good. I encourage you to watch it. All right, we're making our progress, one step at a time. We're making our progress, one step at a time. The Wolverine dies. Uh-oh. Never watched those series. Let's see. Hey, Scar, update the Escalium. Let's see. Update the Escalium in your train to look more like Iskal's new version. That's right. He's upgraded. He's gone to like version like 3.0 at this point. He's got the 3.0. I like to keep it super subtle. I don't want it to be like 100% obvious that it's Escalium or it's Iron going to Tango. You got to think a little bit, right? You got to just have it a slight mystery. It's like, ooh, I wonder where all this stuff's going. Is that Escalium going to Iskal or coming from him? Or is that Iron going to Tango? Or is that Birchleys? Is that false? Like, you know, I just like to keep it slightly subtle. I don't want it to be like 100% obvious. So I like kind of keeping it slightly subtle, you know, not going like full on by adding, you know, all the variants of green. Let's see. High pressured pure Escalium. Yeah, high pressure pure.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Bolts3131, thank you so much for subscribing. Very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? Now, let me tell you about the benefits of joining the Scar Squad. You've got yourself a chat badge, and that thing can keep the trolls, creeper inspectors at bay. I wish I had one right now. I need one. I need one. So you got that next to your name, looking super fancy. You've got your jelly emoticons, which you can spam as many of those in the chat as you would like. And you can join us on Discord. And if, well, you're subscribed, which thank you so much for doing. If a Hunt the Hermit comes up, and I'll throw out the thing up onto Discord, and you can sign up, and it'll be amazing, and all that wonderful stuff. And just thank you so much for the support. It's very, very much appreciated, and I very much hope you enjoy the stream. And guys, thank you so much for throwing in some hype in the chat. That's very, very awesome of you guys. Very nice. And everybody, thank you so much for the support today. Hanging out, joining the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Just a relaxing day today, right? Just having a relaxing day, working on our landscaping, and we're getting some progress done. Definitely getting some progress done on this. I just wanted to get this spot starting to look a little bit better because it was looking a little bit of an eyesore next to our base, which is getting fairly finished. And this part was like, we need some work over here. Definitely. Is somebody spoiling stuff in the chat? Oh, the Wolverine thing. I thought the Wolverine series was over.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Goldfisher2, thank you so much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. 2 months in a row. Thank you very, very much for the support. And great stream as always. Well, thank you very much. I'm very happy you're enjoying it. Can we get some resubscription hype in the chat? Very much appreciated. But yeah, thank you so very much. Let's see, cut those pieces out. There we go. Boom, metabiome. There we go. Looking good. Yeah, like Silver Fox said, like, don't spoil any movies, guys. Like, I thought that series was over, to be honest with you, like a long time ago. I didn't know it was still going on. I didn't know what Logan was. I was super confused, and there's only certain things I follow, and too many superhero movies. Sorry, I get confused. So hopefully I didn't spoil it for anybody. I just didn't know what we were writing there. Personally, never heard of the series, so I feel kind of bad about that. But anyway, like, don't spoil movies like intentionally. Like, that's just not cool, man. Like, somebody wants to be surprised, and I'm sure there's something that you want to be surprised about, and you wouldn't want it to be spoiled. So that's not cool. Let's see here. Come on, open up. Open up to me. Give me all your possessions. Let's see. Where do I keep the oak? Ah, here's the oak. Turned out it was in my inventory this whole time. But what about that one movie? You know, the one that nobody's ever seen yet. Which movie is that? Ooh, I don't know what movie that is. Here's a movie that I haven't seen yet that you can spoil because everybody knows the ending of it. Rogue One. I still haven't seen Rogue One. That's right. I have not seen it. And that's one movie, like, somebody literally said the other day, like, oh man, don't spoil it, man. I'm like, pretty sure I know how that ends. Pretty sure, but I haven't seen it yet, so I'm excited. I want to see it regardless because it's first of all Star Wars, and it's third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. It's Star Wars, and it's amazing. So I want to see it a lot. Still haven't seen it because me and time and stuff goes at a different speed. I operate at Scar speed, and Scar speed is a mystery unto itself, I think. Don't come to me for proper English. Maz is shaking her head. I know it. Don't tell me the Death Star gets destroyed. I know, right? Don't spoil that. That'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. Oh, hold on. Remember how I just talked about well, actually this was a while ago, the BBC reporter parody with Darth Vader. Behind Darth Vader, there is a poster, and it says, with the Death Star blowing up, it says "Never Forget" on it. Oh man. Whew. I laughed pretty hard. It was good stuff. I loved it, and especially BB-8 as he was like rolling out of there as the baby in that little like baby rolly thing. Good stuff. It's good stuff. Made me laugh a lot. Oh, this is starting to look good. One thing it's missing is this thing fixed. Definitely needs that fixed. But I'm going to focus on this section right here, kind of as my primary focus. There we go, looking good. Remember, guys, if you have any more Q&A questions, you can always go hashtag Q&A_Scar. And if you have any fun topic ideas, you can always let me know. So I don't know. I like it. I like Q&A_Scar, but I also like just hashtag AskScar. It's slightly shorter, and you don't have to make the hashtag. Or wait, no, you still, no. The Q and the A. We'll see. Anyway. That's it. I have lots of lore to catch up with Star Wars. I don't get a lot of new stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of books, right? Like, that's one thing I don't know a lot about is all of the all of the Star Wars extended universe. And there's a lot to it, like all those books and stuff. They look kind of cool. There's quite a few of those books that are slightly intriguing, but right now I just don't have too much time to read right now, which I do want to do more of because I haven't done a lot of it, but I definitely want to do more reading. Let's see. Hashtag, where do I put hashtag? I don't know. You just put it all over. Okay, this is looking good. This part, of course, is a little bit sparse, so let's work on this area. There we go. Cut those pieces in like so. And they kind of killed a lot of the Star Wars extended universe right before the most recent like trilogy came out. Awakens, right? Like they got rid of a lot of the extended universe, I do believe. It's like there's like canon and like non-canon, but still some people think it's true. I don't know. It's very confusing. Let's see, Q&A Scar. How long did it take you to finish the Enchanter Cave in Hermitcraft? It's not done yet. That's the problem, my friend. It's still going. So just in terms of carve out, so let's talk about that. In terms of cutting the entire section out, probably, I mean, not a solid 2 days, but it took 2 days to get it all done, right? It's a lot of record time it took to get there. It was a huge effort because I'm not super great with World Edit. Now, I used it. I was able to use it to take out some sections, especially get like a really good like chunk out using World Edit, but all the blocks that were placed were all used by hand. Because I'm a noob and I'm very bad at World Edit, but I was able to at least use World Edit to get like the whole thing like carved out, which was nice. But in terms of time, yeah, it took between 2 days and quite a few hours. But I think it was worth it. We've got the crystals in, which didn't take, that was more of a day project on that. But yeah, we still have a lot more work to do. I was working on it last night, like I mentioned before, while I was watching Tango stream last night. And I got a really good chunk of progress done. So the inside the castle, there's a couple new hallways, just more things for people to explore and more ways of connecting the rooms together. I thought that was an important aspect to do, was to connect the right and left towers. If you're familiar with the series, on the back end, there's 2 giant towers. These represent more of the king and planning rooms and stuff along those lines. And I wanted to connect those two in two different ways so that players could have potential emergency exits, going outwards. So if we had the main tower here, and it's connected via the king's office, you can also get around by this like undersection. So I think that'll help a little bit. Also, I've opened up other possibilities for more rooms. So if other people want to like take a crack at maybe like jumping in there and maybe adding a couple extra like rooms inside some of the walls, like they totally can. But as of now, like we probably have one episode left. Why am I in here again? Why'd I just randomly walk over here? Oh, I remember. Sorry. Sometimes I just randomly do stuff and I just cannot remember why I did it. We just get off on a good little talk there and we start just rolling. But yeah, no, like I said, we probably have one more episode of that series left, besides maybe a nice tour to kind of really, wrap it all up and make it all official. But yeah, and I'm also trying to do a little bit better when I do cancel a series, like to actually properly wrap it up. I'm not very good at that. So some of you may know. Oh, hold on. We need some of this stuff. There we go. Awesome. Beautiful. Let's roll. But yeah, I'm excited because Hermit Quest, for the most part, I think in terms of, like I said, there'd probably be 2 episodes, a tour of the progress, and then, of course, the finishing of the exit strategy for the Enchanting Cave. There'll probably be a lot of stuff that I work on off camera, but I think the main stuff is done, and this will allow us to get back to Scarland. This will allow us to put a lot of time into Foolcraft and things along those lines now that we are, like, totally getting close to being wrapped up on Hermit Quest. So yeah, have you guys enjoyed Hermit Quest? Because it's been a great series in terms of kind of creative makes it, and it's like a teaching really for me. Like when I do creative series, I'm learning how to build as much as like sometimes I try to do like tutorial basis for you guys. It's kind of like a back and forth. Like we're both kind of learning, especially when it comes, where did Bob the Career Building Inspector blow up this? Oh, back here. It's what I love about our Modern House creative series where we built those houses. Like I learned so much. That's a huge reason where I learned a lot of my Minecraft building came from those series. And that's why I want to do it again, because every time we do those, I learn new techniques and things along those lines, because that's what those series are all about, is like learning new things. And this music is boring and it's weird and I'm turning it off and I'm changing the songs. There we go. But yeah, that's why I want to bring back that series also, because I like it in the terms of kind of helps us be better builders. Survival, I love survival. It's always something that makes you kind of feel real accomplished. Like you look here and you're like, I bought all this wood from the log fellas, or I chopped down these logs, or I harvest these leaves, and it's just kind of a fun feeling knowing where all the different resources have come from. But then on the other hand, creative is cool in the way that it's just a great learning experience, to be honest. And that's what I love about it also. What am I doing here? That's clearly not right. I don't have any stairs. Okay, well, we'll be back. We'll fix that section next. Next time we're back in our storage room, we'll fix that up.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Royal, thank you so much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the channel? Let me tell you about the benefits of joining the Scar Squad. You can join us on Discord. You got yourself your chat badge, which is super awesome. You got the jelly emoticons, which you can spam as many of those in the chat as you want. And thank you so very much for the support. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? Very awesome. But yeah, does that make sense, guys? Like, that's what I love about, let me see, I'm gonna drop down some trees. Let's drop a tree down, guys. It's time to drop, not just the base, it's time to drop the trees down. But yeah, that's what I love about our creative series is that's where I would guarantee you that most of my ability today in like building came from the Modern House tutorial series. Because like I said, most of that was me learning just as much as you guys were. And it's kind of a fun feeling too, is so many people send you pictures of the house that they built and learn from it and put their own, artistic interpretation onto the build, which is really cool. We just haven't done a lot of those tutorial builds in a very long time, but like I said, it'll come back. We'll make another house soon. Just a lot of fun series going on right now. I mean, we got the fooling and the crafting. We've got some special things coming up very soon, and lots of cool stuff on the way. Lots of stuff on the way. And I do have something really important to ask you guys in my next Hermitcraft episode. I'm looking for some feedback. It's time again to kind of evaluate the content, evaluate our videos, and kind of see where we can improve. So tomorrow, I really hope you guys can help me with that. I asked you I asked, am I out of leaves? Oh, I'm out of leaves. I asked you guys kind of what can I do to improve? Because I think it's always important, at least to me, is like every like 3-6 months, I just kind of want to evaluate my videos and see like, how can I improve? How can I continue to make the best content I can for you guys? And I always like to ask you guys about what am I doing that I'm not, that you guys would like, or something along those lines. And some of my best ideas have come from that to like improve videos and stuff. So I always very, very much value your opinions. So make sure you watch that episode and give me some feedback on things you'd like to see. I think the main thing that I should do better at as a content creator is maybe graphics. I think graphics are something that I could really improve on, but it's something that I just do myself. That's not the 100% best of quality. But there's a part of me, it's like I could probably have somebody else do it at a higher quality, but it's like I have this thing about I like knowing that I did it myself. So I don't know, I'll have to just get over it, I guess. Because I'll just have to get over it. Let's see. You are excited. The water pool over and the water thing going off the side. I'm so confused. What water pool? Where? Waters? I want to go to the pool. I'm really confused. You can extend the water pool over and the waterfall going off the right side. What waterfall? I'm confused. What waterfall? Oh, this thing. Oh, do you mean this blue? And then have maybe like a stream and a waterfall? Is that what you meant? I'm confused. Sorry. Sorry, I missed part of your comment. I'm sorry. Let's see. Q&A Scar, do you play any other games besides Minecraft? I do, my friend. I play the Planet of the Coaster, and I love it. It's one of my all-time. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, bringing a little bit of water action to this area. I love that idea. But I do play other games. I play Planet Coaster, and I always like to have at least one other game besides Minecraft on the channel, just for like a refresher. I think it's always good to, something you love like Minecraft, but it's always good to have something to kind of go away from that so that you can generate other ideas outside of that. Does that make sense at all? Like, I'm not the best at explaining anything. I always think I think it's a good thing sometimes just to have something to kind of, because you might get inspiration from another series. Like Planet Coaster is something I've gotten inspired to do things in Minecraft, and if I wasn't doing that, I would never have gotten those inspirations. So I always think it's kind of cool to do something outside of that. Most games we've done, I've gotten cool ideas for building, and just in life in general, just going out and about in life, and just see things and you're like, you know what? That could be actually a pretty cool build in Minecraft. Epic Blue Mouse, can I just use can you just talk for me? Playing other games gives you fresh perspective when coming back to Minecraft. You see, can I just have that? And why couldn't I have just said something awesome like that? That would have made way more sense. Thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, I do really love Planet Coaster. It's so much fun. But in terms of Morgan, welcome to the stream. Welcome. It's great to have you. But yeah, in the terms of streaming content, let me check the time because we do have that video.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Menegabane, 7 months in a row. Thank you so very much for the support. Can we get some super awesome 7-month hype in the chat? Very, very much appreciated. That is awesome. Hey, Rocky, welcome to the stream. But in terms of actual Twitch streaming itself, yeah, I definitely wish I could stream other games. But I love our little Minecraft sessions we have. They're always so much fun. But I don't get a lot of time to stream, unfortunately. I've been considering, this is just throwing this out there. I haven't had a lot of time to actually make my videos later on Wednesday, as I've done in the past after I get home from my infusion. So I've been considering, what if we did a later stream? So something around Pacific time. So think in that terms, Pacific time. I'm trying to think when I get home. About 2 o'clock. around 2 o'clock. What if we streamed at 2 o'clock on Wednesdays? We just had like a fun, casual, like 2 o'clock stream. What thoughts on that? Thoughts on that? I know it's not perfect for everybody, but you know, just a thought. It's just a thought. We'll see where it goes. Ouch! Timed out for repeating jellies. Who got timed out for spamming jellies? I mean, I always say you can spam it, but keep it like in reason. You know, maybe only like 3 inches of jellies. But you shouldn't have got spammed or called it or timed out. So I'm not sure what happened there. That works with my class schedule. That's awesome. Well, awesome. AM or PM? That would be PM, my friend. That would be PM. No, you're not gonna see Scar at 2. Actually, I'm usually up at that time, so maybe that's when I should do it. Oh, guys, just doing this landscaping, it's far from complete. But look at how much better this whole thing looks by just getting a little bit of detail built into the ground. And it's what I've said from the very beginning when I started playing Minecraft is you got to think in terms of the landscape, and just getting some extra little trees, plants, and pathways built up. It improves your builds dramatically. Just dramatically. I mean, not in this case, but in other cases where, you know, we have a build like the fishing cabin in Scarland and we do some landscaping around it, and it just makes it pop, and it's amazing. Ah, you get repeated if you do the same amount of jellies. Oh no. Why does this keep beeping? Oh man, why do I, you know, can the phone just only beep if it's something useful? Like, I'm looking at my email, there's like 1,000 emails that I could care literally less about, just spammy advertisements. It's like, no, no, please don't. Please stop. Greetings from Germany. Welcome, my friend from Germany. Welcome, it's great to have you. I wish I could read your name, but it's in spring green, and it's just a solid block of beautiful spring green, unfortunately. So, I'm sorry I couldn't read your name. There's certain things like yellow, green, and white. Those are ones that I know for sure that's very difficult to read on Twitch. Very, very difficult. Go through the blackest. Oh, that'd be something that we could do on stream. Go through my spam list on my email. Oh, guys, there's some interesting stuff in there. Woo, eek. There's some good stuff. Go dark mode. You know, I've gone dark mode on Discord, and I love it on there. But for some reason, I just can't get into it on Twitch yet. I know I'm working towards it. Madden, welcome to the stream. Welcome. But yeah, no, for some reason, every time I go to dark mode on Twitch, there's just, I don't know, I get distracted, and I'm like, something's not right. And I think it's because like I'm so like in a perfect groove when it comes to like Twitch with all my settings and everything, how it's exactly positioned. And when something changes, it totally throws me out. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do, guys. I'm so confused. So yeah, I'm working. I'll probably think about it again, but I do like it on Discord. It kind of saves my eyes a bit. I think Twitter has a dark mode also, right? That's another one that I couldn't quite get into. I don't know why Discord is better than those other ones, but it is. I don't know why. Let's see. You mean theater mode? Because that is what I use. Is it called theater mode on there, where it like just makes a black background instead of like a whitish gray one that the default is? I don't know. Let me check the settings real quick. Let me see if I can go. Oh no, here it is. Dark mode under chat options. Boom, we're in dark mode, guys. We just went rogue. Oh my gosh, we just went crazy. Oh my gosh, things just got crazy here. See, it's throwing me off. I think what it is all of the other windows over here are all generally that kind of whitish off-white, and then this is like really dark, and it just throws me off. Maybe if the text wasn't kind of like really kind of almost purplish, I might go for it. I don't know. I'm still not 100% used to it. I'm gonna go back for now. I'm gonna go back to normal for now, because then the text is black. It's a little easier to see. Visit the dark side, Ska. Oh, this is awkward. The sheep has come back to see his friend. Oh, don't look. Don't look. Oh gosh, this is sad. This is sad. Yeah, dark mode. Yeah, I don't know. It just throws me off because when I'm on here and I make quick glances over back and forth to this window to see the. Oh, geez, he's looking at me. Oh God, this is so awkward. It's just so awkward. He's like, Billy, where are you? Billy, come home. Billy, no, Billy. Billy died for science. He died for science, and we're all appreciative of it. Oh, he's so sad. Oh, this is the saddest thing. He's just looking at his friend, dead, and then now a block of wool. Oh, that's so sad. Oh. All right. Are we out? Are we out? We are. But there we go. I think that's looking fairly good. We still got some more work to do. We got to get this stream going, like Blue had said. We get that going over here. I'm thinking about some buildings on this side. Maybe get some carts. Oh, you bandit. At least you have your pants on. I appreciate that. I appreciate the small things in life. People wearing pants and stuff. Wait, Cub Fam was on? Oh, hey, Cub. Here. Oh, you left, but I didn't say hi. Now I feel bad. I'm sorry, Cub. Anyway, yeah, I'm very happy with this. We got this pathway leading up here, and I'm very happy that this area feels a little bit more connected now. Now that we have this thing kind of built up right now, so we have this thing connected, so we have a pathway here. It's just it's a little thing, but I think connecting things with past is always important. It makes the world feel a little bit more complete, and I've always loved doing that in Scarland, is kind of make sure everything's kind of built up and built together, and yeah, I think that's starting to look pretty good. And so I've got to get rolling because, like I said at the beginning of the stream, in like less than a half an hour, I've got something crazy to record.